Alright, hey y'all, it's Pizza, and I'm back, literally, just from a second ago. A couple minutes, I guess, have passed. Uh, episode 22.1. Why 22.1? Because episode 22 crashed. Uh, I named this one Pleasant Crashes, or Pleasant Crash, because one of the reasons I don't... I would love to make my main base in Pleasant Valley, but unfortunately, when you're leaving interiors in Pleasant Valley, there's a bug that causes the game to crash. I believe they fixed it on PC. I'm not sure if they fixed it on all consoles, but it doesn't appear to be fixed, at least on the old PlayStation 4. So, anyway, we had a few people in the stream and a couple people watching. I feel bad. Uh, it got cut off, but I also feel bad that maybe they may miss this. But I did want to do a little bit more streaming. I was talking about earlier. I've been not feeling too great today. Possibly starting to get a cold. Uh, but for a quick recap, I just went and I made 2 trips to the summit. I gathered up a bunch of stuff. I got a bunch of stuff in my inventory. I'm bringing back eventually to Coastal Highway. I was just telling people how to get here to this Tails Prepper's Cache bunker place.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
We got out of Timberwolf. We did the rope climb. We walked over to we took a right. We walked over to the hunting stand. If you follow the rocks to the right, you'll see a cave that's down there. Once you see the cave, scoot up this little mound. And badoop badoop, here it is. But yeah, I definitely wanted to stream a little bit more than what that episode had. But I'm not going to go crazy way into the recap. I'm just going to scoot over here. Hopefully get my eyes back on the plane crash. Yes. And then do some looting, see if we can find any good clothing. I might just try to grab as much as I can. So I have a nice pile of cloth. There we go. I think this brings me back around to the little cave over here. Right, yeah. The plane crashes over here. Anyway, kind of a bummer when it crashes like that, but again, you know, unfortunately when you're streaming on a console, you know, if the game crashes, your stream's over. Those guys on PC can keep talking to you and keep doing things, but old Pizza, he's done. Not because I want to be, but because it just won't stream anymore. Yeah, I thought I'd look through the rubble here, see if we find anything. Maybe get a couple nice pieces of clothing, maybe just get something to repair to get our mending score up. That's nice. And other things we can just tear up for cloth. Hey, buddy. You had a bad day.
I'll take it.
Yeah, we'll take all this stuff. You know, every time I come here, even though there's all these dead bodies, and I know the loot table's low, but there's hardly ever any feathers. And all these guys screaming and hollering, I hardly find any feathers. I think it'd be a good place. Basically, it's one of those things, if I spend a little time here in this region, I feel like they would show up.
I think I can use this.
Must be having a sale on discount wool or decent wool sweaters. Thin wool sweaters, that's what they are. Oh yeah, no feathers, there's one. I also notice sometimes if you take a look and then you kind of walk away and come back, they'll appear. We did get a weather change out of the crash, though. Ended up with a nice day.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Oh, Astrid. Look around. None of these people are using any of this gear. They're going to be wearing what they're wearing for the rest of eternity. There we go.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
The worn light shell is always pretty nice. Again, I was seeing, you know, it's nice to be able to have a couple of outfits when you're in your main area. So a lightweight outfit for doing quick little errands on a nice warm day, there's nothing wrong with that.
This will come in handy.
Bit more leather. Let's see if the dead lovers are here. Well, looks like maybe. Those guys are here, look. And died almost holding hands. Reminds me of like some of the Fallout games where they make these little tableaus where there's, you know, a little story. Just by having a quick peek at some bodies. I want to get up inside the plane.
I'll take it.
There's a couple suitcases in there, usually. I believe there's a chance for a book. So, I want to check for that. It's actually up closer to, like, where the,
I think I can use this.
Man, look at... I got, like, 3 thin wool sweaters. Where the flight attendants hang out. Couldn't think of what they were called. What do we get? Oh, we got a Polaroid. Fun.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Yeah, I'm already. Alright, we'll take all these. Now, I'm pretty sure these are always empty. So I'm not going to go digging through all that. Well, how are we doing on weight? 115 or so? Yeah, we'll grab a couple of... I'm not really sure what my food situation's like.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
So, a couple of airline meals, a couple sodas, it won't hurt. But I gotta get all this stuff back to the farm tonight. We'll see what the weather's like. Check all you guys. I'm pretty sure these are always empty. All of them. What are we doing? Yeah, that's pretty. That's alright. I don't want to slow myself down too much. Yeah, we're already past the point of being able to run. We got good weather though. And might as well grab these maples. You know what? Let's just go ahead and eat one of these. Eat that. Drink orange soda. Cooking score is 5, so we don't need to worry about what we eat and drink anymore. Thanks to the magic of video games. As I'm saying, hear all these crows. Where are the feathers? There's one. Yeah, well. take what I can get, I suppose. Oh, there's another one. Nice. Have a quick peek in the cave, see if they get left me any loot in here. Grab these rose hips. Per usual, Pizza took off and forgot his pies, or didn't make any, I don't know. But having a bunch of weight-carrying pies and energy pies would have been real nice on this trip. Let's see, firewood, that might be it. Yep. But anyway, I'm happy that, you know, even though the prepper's cache was empty, at least I don't have to come back here. I know that it's not viable for the trader tails. Making good time, though. Started a little later in the day, about mid-morning. But the reason, like I said, unfortunately, like on console, on PlayStation 4 at least, leaving an interior in Pleasant Valley, a lot of times it crashes, the game crashes. Now I found the problem to be mostly centered on the farmhouse and the community center, but obviously it can happen anywhere in here. I think what I'll do is once we get across this log and down to the ice, I might throw some stuff in the travois and make this a little speedier. But you can get hung up in here too with the travois. I've had it happen. Let's check that guy over here. He's got a rifle. Interesting. I left it a spare rifle.
Nobody needs this anymore.
Yeah, we're moving slow now. I left the spare rifle in Timberwolf at Crystal Lake. Right in here, you can get hung up with a travois. And even going around this corner, so I feel like once we get like somewhere in here, you know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and go down. We're going downhill. We're picking up a little speed, I suppose. But I think we'll be good to throw it down right here. There we go. And we'll check some of the stuff in here, make my life a little easier. Actually, we'll throw... yeah, I don't think the moose is anywhere near here. Yeah, let's just throw the other rifle in for now. There we go. Alright, and we should be able to use the travois all the way back to the farmstead. But definitely moving a lot quicker now. A bit of burdock, just a couple pieces of firewood here. Gonna skip all that. I'm gonna grab a couple cattails. It'll probably be a while before we come back this way. I was saying I'm gonna go and once I get back to Coastal Highway, Probably going to spend about 30 days there concentrating on trades and fishing and building up my base. Got the tools from the zone of contamination. At some point we'll hit Bleak Inlet and I'll grab the tools from there also, and then I can have it set somewhere else, maybe Mystery Lake, do some building there. But it will be nice to have a rifle here. I want to bring the Curator's rifle back with me to Coastal, but I'll leave the plain rifle here. And then that way I don't need, when I come back and forth, I'll have a rifle here. Although I wouldn't mind getting it all the way to the community center. And I probably could just shoot straight for the community center. It's gonna beat up my Travois though. Yeah, you know what? No. I'm going to the farm. Just so I can have an extra look around. There might be a fuel can there I might want to grab. But I just want to be able to check and see, you know. I know I've already left some stuff there. Fog rolling in a little bit. Or did I? Maybe I haven't even been to the farm yet. Either way, we're going to the farm. Then I think I came, yeah, you know, I came here from Coastal Highway. I think I busted out and just headed straight to Timberwolf. Well, I actually don't think I've been here yet. Let's go have a look around. Give me something to do this evening. Hey, Wolfie boy. This is the immersive run. There's one wolf. What should happen? One wolf versus human, they should run. Now, if it was nuanced and he went and got his pack, we'd be playing with him not on passive. But as I've mentioned many times, I'm just not a fan of the wolf mechanics in this game. I'm not knocking it, I just personally don't like it myself. Alright. Now, one thing I want to make clear, the Travois has a bug. Why can't I take all? I'll move all
This
down.
pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Where it's disappearing when people are leaving it outside and coming in and out of interiors. So I try to just unload the whole darn thing. Now you could take everything. If it's too heavy for you to walk away
Well, this
with,
stuff will come in handy.
just throw it on the ground, all the junk, and then pick up the Travois before you go inside. I would highly recommend you do that. Yeah, we haven't been here. Cool. Any wood? No. Alright, let's throw a bunch of junk in the fridge and the freezer for now. There's some flour. Perfect. We'll make some pies while we're here too. Because there's the oil. Feel free to pause that and read that. Wish I had brought that cooking pot, but that's alright. Let's throw, like I said, let me get my weight down and throw a bunch of stuff in here. I might leave these green for now. Wow, this rifle's at 94% and it has 2 rounds in it.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
So, great gun to leave behind. I'd rather leave it at the community center, but I think just for weight-wise, it might be easier to leave it here for now. Worry about fixing that later. Oh, we did get the cooking pot. Perfect. Perfection. Let's toss a bunch of these books in here. Blah, blah, blah. What else? What else? What else? Stick those in there for now. There we go. Now we're getting a little bit of room. Alright, toss the clothing in here like I always do. There we go. Now we're underweight. Boop, boop, boop. Got some leather, that's good. All these sweaters, that's hilarious. Alright. Getting closer to our fighting weight. Still got a bunch of food and crap on me. Awesome. Alright. What do we got here? Cookbook, we don't need. Actually, let's run down to the basement first. While there's still a little bit of daylight. I probably still need to use my my lantern to have a look around for a bit. We can at least get the gist of things. Oh, pie bar, perfect. Here, let me actually. I guess the polite thing would be to turn this on. But that's what I was hoping for, a bag of salt. Gonna leave that on the ground for now. We'll grab these. Oh, you know what? I should do that if I can while I'm here. Nice pile of potatoes. Nice. Matches are here. These to be guaranteed. They're usually there nowadays, but not always. Now we got another rifle book.
This will come in handy.
You know, I got jeans. Thin wool sweaters for days. drink that. There we go. And definitely got a score on the leather on this trip. Pretty nice.
I'll take it.
Yep, you sure will. Crappy broth. Oh. Wow, we did pretty good. Skip the carrots. I'll take the taters. Alright, let's see. Oh, another bottle of oil. I think I'll leave that down here for now. I guess I should just, you know what, I'll just leave the salt down here. It's not like I'm taking it back with me today.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
This is like 22 pounds. So yeah, grab that up. I'll probably end up back down here to gather some wood. We'll see. Alright. I'm going to look around the house. Not a ton of firewood directly around the farmhouse. You can see pretty good in here. Oh.
I think I can use this.
Grab a book to start our fire for tonight. Oh, a cup of coffee. Perfect. Hey, it's just a cup of coffee somebody left on their desk for however long. When you play survival, what do you guys think the time frame is? You know what I mean? Because I usually assume it's like a few months after the storms and the auroras and the earthquakes and all the terrible things that happened here.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Yeah, doing real well in the clothing. Now, I used to stay here more than at the community center, but I think the community center is actually better for a long-term base.
And this pack is getting kind of heavy.
But I would gather the clothing up from the community center and the few little houses around there. Got some toilet water. No underwear in the tub. There's a decent amount of cloth here, you know, so this is a good place to do repairs.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Whether you're trying to keep some clothing nice for backups, or you just, like me, you want to get your mending score up a little bit. Kind of cheese it. Oh, we get the ski boots.
This will come in handy.
Just gonna leave those there. Ski boots are great if you find them on day one. Or if you really are just desperate for new boots. But 8-pound boots aren't really helpful in the long. Oh, we got a. Wow. So yeah, I'll fix that Mariner's Peak coat. Probably won't take it back with me this time, but go ahead and fix them up. What is this? I don't really have any plans on getting the camera.
Slowed for much longer.
So, no real reason to carry a bunch of film around. Just go ahead and grab a few pieces of cloth. I mean, the only thing I'm wishing, I might run out and see if I can get a rabbit. And maybe a little firewood too. We'll see how things progress. Alright, we'll lose these, we'll lose 2 of those. Just keep chucking stuff in this drawer for now. I'm wondering. I mean, there's probably everything I need up top too. We might hang out here for a day or two. Alright. Read some books, get those. So I don't, I like to get rid of books just because it's just extra carry weight, Let's throw all the clothing in the clothing cabinet. Along with this cloth and leather. Yeah, I'm going to toss some mucklucks in there too for now. It's just an extra 2.2 pounds I don't need. Ooh, it's getting dark. Technically, we're underweight. Let me... check a little bit of extra food in here. Here, we'll throw all these potatoes in there. And I think we'll put some of my coffee down. As long as I don't forget it. There we go. 88 pounds, still a little heavy. But I think we're doing well enough to go get a couple rabbits. And maybe see what's in the barn. Yeah, I think I'm going to kick it here tonight. And then do some we'll see what the weather's like, I guess, in the morning. But we'll go ahead and turn on the signal tower. And go check out that cache that's here. As I also made a quick trip to Forsaken Airfield and got the walkie-talkie. So I think I already did the one in Milton. Oh, awesome. Super fog. That's not what I wanted. Try. Just to make sure, I'd hate to get lost in the backyard. And I do seem to not be quite in line with the barn. That's what I want right there. That's what I need. There's a hill in my way. One less bun. Look away, look away. Alright, let's see if I can get that other guy too. I don't really know. I think he went in this direction. There we go. I don't want to get too turned around. Oh, look, it hit him. You see that? See how the stone stopped right there? It hit him, but it didn't count. That happens every now and then. I've had them bounce right off the top of their little bunny heads. I mean, technically I got enough to make the weight pies. Or I should anyway. Let's see, it was a teeny little bunny. How much does he weigh? Yeah, he's not very big. Here we go. My tummy's grumbling. Alright. Look away. Alright, let's see if I can get my way back here. To the farmhouse. Hey, Mrs. Wright. Hey again. Unfortunately, I still have the issue where, at least on PlayStation 4, I think it's on console still, that the game crashes when you're in Pleasant Valley leaving from an interior. I'm not seeing my random little sticks either. I feel like I'm walking in the wrong direction for sure. Oh, there we go. There we go. Now we'll look in here too. Another pry bar. Probably grab a couple more of that. There we go. Alright. Let's go in and make some rabbit and some energy pies. Get some water made. If you don't know, sometimes there's dog food in this doghouse hidden in here. I don't see it today, but I think that's kind of funny. But thanks for circling back. Most appreciated, as always. Can I get to the oven? Too much problem. The biggest problem I think right now is going to be firewood. I don't really have much. We'll just use a maximum book. I probably should have cleaned the rabbits first. Probably should have cleaned the rabbits first, but we'll get the water going. Really, the meat won't take that long to clean up. Right on there. Let's pull off enough meat. Yeah, here's a fat bunny. There we go. That's what I wanted. 5 minutes. that going. There's the oil. There's the flour. Perfect. Oh yeah. Seeing how much time we can get out of this fire. I might do 2 sets of weight pies and 1 set of energy pies. Speaking of energy, and we can use a little something to eat. Finish these guys off. Get a tiny bit of moisture from it. I don't need this on me. Oh, that might start warming up, huh? Don't want that. Alright. 39 minutes. Sure. Let's do a small can of water. We'll get the meat off this rabbit. Yeah, he's a little guy. Would have been enough. I think it's £1.10. You can probably get the skin off too. A little seepy. Alright. 10 minutes on those. Let's grab a drink. We'll do another one for giggles. Now we got some weight pies from my pocket. Let's get another big water going. Just in case things go wrong, you always want to have a little bit of spare water. Right, we're going to do the energy pies next, and then I'll think about another set of rabbit pies. Might come in handy. Yeah, get that all going. I did find another cup of coffee, 2 cups of coffee wandering around with. That'll be probably okay. Let's get these guts off of here. Have a few skins and guts laying around here. Won't be a sad thing for me. Alright, 33, 7 until melted, 2 minutes until melted. Alright, we'll grab. No. The skin off this guy. Another glitch I've noticed is that, one, I don't have my gloves on when I clean anything. And, 2, my hands stay bloody for like a really long time for some reason. Grab those. What are we doing on time? Yeah, let's go ahead and do another set of rabbit meat pies. A little more water from our pocket. Actually, I'm going to start throwing this on the ground. We don't need that anymore. That. Grab a swig. Got a nice pile of water, especially when that's done. And I think we'll let that finish up the fire. Go ahead and get this gut. There we go. A couple more waters on the ground. 28 minutes. Yeah, we'll do one more can of water. And that'll probably be good for tonight. Maybe we'll grab a torch when we're done. Grab those, grab that. Pop outside. I'm gonna leave these pies outside. Oh, I guess I got a little bit more rabbit I could cook up too, huh? Well, we'll see if the fire's still going when I come back in. If not, I won't worry about it. Snacks for another day. Don't crash. You can do it. There's my little bear. He's not walking though. Come on, dude. Aha. Alright, toss these on the porch. It's an indoor-outdoor space. I don't really know how that works out for its decay. But I know they definitely decay faster in my pocket. Or on the floor. Now, let's see if there's just a little bit of flame left. We'll see. Oh, can I get there in time? Whoosh. Perfect. Alright, put this out for now. Yeah, I'm just going to cook up the rest of that rabbit. There's not much. Probably got time for one more can of water. I'll toss a stick in just to make sure. Have a lean dinner after 2 airline meals. The amount of food you have to eat in this game is crazy. Might be good. Grab one more torch, and then I think we should probably go to bed. Go sleep in a proper bed. We were sleeping in the cot at Crystal Lake, and mostly in the sleeping bag, so this should be pretty nice. Alright, we'll get a carrot, because why not? Top off the water, and let Asher get some rest. There we go. Yeah. Let me go for about 9 hours. Should be pretty good. Yeah, I'm not having a ton of luck. Alright, let's see. So I think we'll grab a couple more curtains right off the bat. There we go. And that'll probably cover what few repairs I want to make while I'm here. Oh, we got a spare storm lantern. Why not? Might as well put it somewhere where I might actually remember it. Stick it on the table, chum. Yeah, let's check all the cabinets. Haven't done that yet. Pork and beans. I loved pork and beans when I was a kid, like most kids do.
Looks like this has been here a while.
Not something I eat anymore. Some more peaches. Cool, cool, cool. Let's get all the potatoes out of the fridge. We'll just start a pile of potatoes here. That on the ground. I think we'll have a soda for breakfast. And some Sardines. Alright. Let me make sure. Let me get my weight down. Oh, this will help. Yoink, 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 yoink. Go put the cloth away. Like so. Any more clothing? Did we pick up any more clothing? Doesn't look like it. Good. About 80 pounds. Eh. How much firewood? You know. Enough to do what I need to do. We don't need these right now. Alright. Drop that. We don't need pistol bullets right now. Man, I'm tempted to leave the rifle behind. Get a lot more carry weight. £6. Not that I need a ton. I'm going to run up to the signal, whatever, the radio tower. See if I can put the signal box together. Hopefully there's a battery up there. One more wire, and I think I need one more fuse. I feel like my luck could go well. Get some oatmeal maybe? That'd be cool. Maple syrup. But it looks like at least the sun is out. But I know there's usually some firewood laying around up there too. Oh, there's a piece in here. Oh, let me get my cooking pot. There we go. And I got a can. I'll tell you what, we're going to leave the rifle behind. It's not in good shape anyway. That'll give me way more carry weight. And then we'll grab a couple arrows just in case we do find Mr. Moose up there. That'll work. 70 pounds, that'll be good enough. Again, if the battery's up there, I mean, I could check the car at the end of the road too. It will put me a little overweight, but thanks to the tech backpack, we should be able to carry it. I will see. We'll see. But yeah, we'll go ahead and do the signal void mission while we're here. So that'll leave just Forsaken Airfield. I mean, not Forsaken Airfield. Forlorn Muskeg. We gotta do that one still. Alright, at least I can see now. That fog was terrible last night. Thank you so much, Mrs. Ray. Always appreciate that. Yeah, who knows? There might be a part 3. Hopefully not. I don't like doing the 22.1 type thing, but I didn't really feel like I'd done enough tonight, you know? Since we've been one episode a week here for the last couple of weeks, I really wanted to get some stuff out tonight. feeling crummy or not. Alright, we're going to skip the barn for now and head straight up there to that big tower, that big radio tower. Hopefully, we're going to find the parts we need to get the... oh, I don't have scrap metal. Shoot. Yeah. I doubt there's 5 pieces of scrap metal laying around up there. So we'll look in here. We'll see if I left any behind. And then I guess we'll check the barn. See if I can find a piece or two in there. I thought I brought one with me, but I'm not sure. So yeah, it might end up being that I don't have everything to put it together tonight. Today. I could make a quick run into town, though. Well, that's the way I'm going to leave eventually. Although I am going back into an interior that is known for crashing. So I worked in construction a long time, and as a cook for a long time, and so I have a hard time for my phone, especially to read when I am typing. It's just like, nah, there's no real fingers there. No scrap metal in here. I don't think there was any downstairs. Let's double check. I'm going to run to the basement. I could always scrap this lantern. I think you only get 1 piece, though, don't you? Watch me get up there and need 1 piece. I would be very shocked if I can find enough scrap metal up top. But we can at least get it started. Double check, because sometimes you do find scrap metal down here in the basement. That's an oatmeal. Oh, it's not looking too good, though. I could take this shelf apart with the hacksaw. I forgot that shelf was down here. Alright, you know what? Yeah, let's go grab the hacksaw. We'll probably cut this bucket up, too. Oh, maybe I can get enough. Watch, I'll get up there and there won't be another wire. Yeah, whatever. I'm giving it the old college try. I don't really need you. Grab the hacksaw. There we go. Two, just in case. Alright. So yeah, I'm gonna tear this shelf down, scrap this bucket. That should give me 3 or 4 pieces, maybe. And I might take that lantern out so I have all 5 and just not have to worry about it. Let's cut this up. Oh, 4 pieces. Perfect. Hour and a half, though, but what you gonna do? So 5th piece. So I'll have to tear that lantern up. You know what? Let's just drop the hacksaw right here for now. No, I'm going to put it away before I forget it. That's one more load screen, right? Yeah. Oh, good call. Good call, yeah. Check the barn for wires. Absolutely. Good shout. Thank you so much. Alright. Nope. Nope. Don't need those. 74 pounds. Did I pick up anything else? Oh, you know what? We don't need, like... We're pretty warm. We're not running torches right now, so we'll throw some of those on the ground. Give myself a little more breathing room. Alright. hit the barn, see if there's any wires in there. Maybe another fuse. I would just leave car battery, which hopefully is up there. Eh, but I think there's a car that's dead towards the end of the road here. We'll see. So I can get up the hill with everything, then I know it's done. We'll definitely have an Aurora tonight. And I can go take care of that. Get some canned corn and ham. Staples of survival. Whatever other little junk's in there. Yeah, this took a lot longer. I totally forgot about the scrap metal. Because, yeah, the plan was originally to do some reading and sewing and goofing off the day. But it's not like I'm in some kind of super hurry either. Food's a little tight here, but it's not too bad. I think I got a couple days in me. Something's moving. I don't know if I heard the buns or what. No, it's a bear. It's gotta be. Yeah, he's right there. Hey, buddy. Well, there's plenty of meat. But I don't want to sit... I'm not interested in doing all that today. Alright, let's see if we can luck out here. Let's see later. Oh, look. Piece of scrap metal.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Some anti-bees. Yeah, I'll be getting back to the Outer Worlds here pretty soon. A lot of people are already playing the Outer Worlds 2. Oh. We'll just hit the barn again before I leave, hopefully. Right, let's look upstairs. Go through the maze of madness here. See if dead guy's holding on to any goodies. Try not to fall. I said try. Try not to fall. I forget where I was, but recently I was playing the Long Dark, and I got somewhere where it's like this. I could not get through it. Just kept falling to the ground. Ooh. But look, the board looks like it covers the whole bit right here. There we go. Ah! I just can't get it. I think it was here. Alright, well, onwards and upwards. We'll see. I could scoot all the way to the other barn. There actually usually is some stuff there too. Oh, that's true. The other thing though, it's crashed. Love you guys.